I know some people have split feelings towards this movie, but you gotta admit, Natalie Portman has come a long way since Attack of the Clones. Good evening, it's TVB, and I'm here today to review the new film Annihilation, based off a novel that stars Natalie Portman and Benedict Wong and Jennifer Jason Leigh and somebody Thompson, okay, and Gina Rodriguez and Oscar Isaac, Oscar Isaac. I'm terrible with actor names. I'm really sorry, guys, but yeah, they're in this movie. The plot is kind of hard to explain. In all honesty, it's kind of confusing. Like, it's set in the future where like there's this place that's like everything's genetically enhanced and things get mutated very easily, and it's like. And yeah, they go in, and like Natalie Portman, who's the lead character in this movie named Lena, she goes into this film. I mean, she goes into this place with her crew, and they had to research something or look for answers. Like, again, it's hard to explain, so that's why I recommend go seeing Annihilation. I went to Annihilation with optimistic expectations. I wasn't like super hyped for this film like everyone else was. But, like, I went to this film with some positive expectations, and the trailers looked great, and the cast looks great, and this is from the same director director and writer of Ex Machina. I have not seen Ex Machina, because when it came out, like, I was like 16 at the time, and therefore, like, there's no way, like, I had to be at least 17 to see R-rated movies, and I couldn't, like, convince my parents to go with me to see it, or I just wasn't interested in seeing it at the time, because, I was still in high school. But, I mean, I've heard amazing, like, rave reviews for Ex Machina, and even won an Oscar for best visual effects. Like, the film is definitely something that I need to see at some point, because it's like, from what I've been told, it's a contemporary sci-fi classic, so I can understand why, like, people were so hyped for Annihilation, and leaving it, I can say, yeah, I was satisfied with Annihilation. Like, I'm gonna go as far as say that this film definitely deserves a second viewing. Not like, even, it's just very hard for me to say for films that I didn't necessarily love, which is a good thing, because I think Annihilation, like, again, it's confusing, like, it's like it messes with your head, and you just like, you have questions that ultimately go unanswered, and you just like, it just makes sense that you give this a whole second watch. And the performances were not bad either. Like, Natalie Portman, she's come a very long way, and she, like, does great in the lead role in this film. Tessa Thompson, I'm pretty sure that's how you say her name, so correct me if I'm wrong, yeah. Everyone else in this movie was great. Like, Benedict Wong, he's in it briefly, but yeah, when he's in, like, I was invested with him, and, like, and the storytelling, again, it's pretty confusing, and there's quite a few flashbacks of, like, because Oscar Isaac plays Natalie Portman's husband in this movie. And yeah, it's like the pacing between all this is kind of jarring, but like the film ultimately, I was really invested with the world, like this place where everything's just genetically enhanced, and like all the animals that live in it, all the plants that live in it, like what's all this, like where'd it all come from, like why is everything all like enhanced? Like this film never bored me because of that, because I just wanted to know more about what's going on, and yeah, the film looks great and sounds great. The special effects and the sound quality and the score is all like top notch. Like, I was very satisfied with all that. But again, this film is not. I don't think this film is for everybody, and I know of people who weren't really a fan of this film because, like, again, it's the pacing and, like, the confusing storytelling, or some people just found it dull. Me personally, I was not bored with Annihilation. I actually have considered seeing it a second time. Maybe not a second time in theaters, but like maybe when it comes out like on DVD or something like that, I'll give it a second watch. Because ultimately, I do feel like I want to come back to this film, and like, just hopefully some of my questions will be answered. But maybe it's a good thing my questions will go unanswered, because, well, a film is done. Like, maybe this can be like one of the few films that have me asking like a lot of questions that go unanswered, and I'm happy about it. So did Annihilation live up to all of its hype? Not really. I mean, again, I don't think it's an amazing film by any means, but it's worth this. It's worth being invested in, like, and everything. Like, this film is very well done. Great direction, great visuals and sound quality, and the characters were interesting, and yeah, it was a pretty solid time. So for that reason, I'm gonna give Annihilation a 7 out of 10 stars. It's a likable film. So, Annihilation, what did you guys think about it? I like, guys, please, tell me your opinions on this film. Like, I'm really interested to know. Let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, please subscribe to this channel, please. How many times can I say please? Please. Alright, you guys have a nice night.